everybody. So Shavonda, the Vonda 83 here. I have another review. I am kind of in this thing where I'm not really sure how I feel about foundation. Now I will say that my modeling and my print work has forced me to purchase foundations in the past. And I've discovered that higher end foundation for me works best because I do have I will be on the Botox bandwagon in no time, you just wait. But I do notice that there's some lines forming on my face, and you know, I'd really like to eradicate that. But in the meantime, I just want a foundation that's not going to settle in my lines, but I don't really have a lot of work that needs to be covered up or work that needs to be done as far as covering up. So I'm always on the hunt for something between a tinted moisturizer and a foundation, but you know, not the price tag of a foundation, because my foundation that I have is Chanel, and everybody knows it's like a $50 foundation, and I use it very sparingly, only when I have shoots, and it's perfect, it's radiant, it's Teinte d'Innocence, I believe, and I like it, but it's lasted me a while because I forced it to. But in the meantime, you know, I do tinted moisturizer, but then I came upon something the other day at the BeneFit counter, and I don't really use primer, although I think that if I decided to give it a try, I might welcome it. But I told her that I didn't really, Rebel was just too light, and their color spectrum just wasn't broad enough for me to purchase anything that would fit me. But they did show me something that's called Some Kinda Gorgeous by BeneFit, and this is what it looks like. It's really cute packaging. BeneFit always has really cute gimmicky packaging, and if for any other reason, if you're a collector like I'm beginning to become, you'll end up wanting something just because of the way it looks. So this is what I got, and here's what it looks like. I have hit pan. As a matter of fact, oh, that's so sad. And I didn't have this for very long, so that is a downside, that you'll go through this fairly quickly if you use it. But there's a cute little compartment underneath where your sponge sits, and a nice little mirror. So, I liked this. I didn't know how I felt about it, because if you go to the BeneFit counter, she's going to show you two shades, light and dark. And for me, you know, it's a lot more complicated than light and dark. If you're light, are you ivory, are you tan, are you olive? And for darker complected people, are we medium, are we caramel, are we toffee, are we tawny? And so I was really put off by the fact that there were only two colors, but this is considered a foundation faker. It covers, but for some reason it's not considered foundation. And all it says on the back is, fake it, don't cake it with our shortcut to gorgeous. And it's called the Foundation Faker. And I gave it a try. Now what I will say about this, sorry, I see my flyaway and I don't like it. What I will say about this is it goes on super, super smooth. And if I put it on, like, I pretty much will just stab it with my finger and ruin it. I'll just take like a little bit in my sponge, and I'll hit here, my cheeks, my chin, around my mouth, and around my nose. And if you can see it, it's very creamy and dewy, and when it rubs in, I'll just put it on my forehead just to show you. It feels almost like a primer, I want to say. It sets in, but I don't feel like it sinks in. I feel like it just kind of buffs away the impurities that I have, and I mainly have concerns like around my nose, my cheeks, and my chin, and I don't really worry so much about under my eye, but this is perfect for that because I don't really need a lot of coverage. And to be honest, deep works just fine for me. And I'm sure there are people out there that are deeper than me, and they'll be fine with this too. And if you're light, don't be afraid to give the light a try, because like I said, it's not a foundation, so it's not going to sink in and either deflect light or give you an unnatural look. I was really surprised because I'm on the lighter end of the dark spectrum. I'm in NC 45, so I'm considered cool with yellow undertones, and I thought for sure one color for, you know, most colors fit all. Like, it just was weird. But it's $28 at BeneFit, and I'm a little disappointed at how quickly I hit pan, because, you know, if you go to MAC and you get a studio fix, that's going to last you forever. And this, I mean, you just see it. I got this maybe 3 months ago? No. I think 2 months ago. But I really like it. It's smooth, it sits on top of my skin, and it's great for every day. Now, for work, I like to wear something that's going to stick to me. Sounds really weird, but you know what I mean, like something that's going to stay. And for this, living in the high desert, I don't feel like this is covering up my face, and I feel like I'm wearing a mask. I really, really like it. As a matter of fact, I was searching, and because of you guys on YouTube, I started getting into Makeup Alley. And I love Makeup Alley. It's perfect. I mean, you go on Makeup Alley, you start to swap. And I'm concerned, you know, about swap lifting. There are dishonest people out there, but I've put up some really great items for swap. If you want to check out my my items for swap, there's only about 8 now, because my items were really popular, and I've swapped probably 3 or 4 so far in like 3 days. But lots of Laura Mercier. Actually, let's do something really funny. People go back in their makeup archive just to see like what they've stopped using, and you kind of discover like old treasures. Well, I had a bunch of things that I stopped using, and when I was organizing, you know, I keep everything like organized, and all my like lip stuffs, Laura Mercier, unopened Stila concealers. But I went through and I found that I had like, falling out, like an Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzing pearls, and I liked it. I just felt like the color payoff wasn't all that great for me, but that's up for swap if you're interested. And I'm hey underscore 120 on Makeup Alley. And just the other day, someone had asked to swap for my Pleasureful blush cream, and I liked it. I've hit pan, so I'd say there's about 70% left, 65% left. And what I found was that this person had some kind of gorgeous that she used a few times in deep, and I was like, oh sweet, because I have stuff I don't use, so let's swap. And she was down for it, so I'm giving this to her. Also, she's gonna get my this was up and a lot of people wanted it, and she got to it first. This is the Viva Glam lipstick luster, and I got this for Vegas, and I just felt like it was way too frosty for me. So my swapper is going to get those items, and I'm going to get another one of these, which I'm really excited about. And something else. If you know anything about this, let me know. It's a Smashbox Baked Fusion Soft Lights Bronzer in Starburst, I believe. It looks like a color wheel with different colors. I'm swapping for that, for those 2 items. So I don't really feel too bad, because like I said, you know, after organizing, you just kind of come across these items that they safely go back in the drawer, out of the way, organized, but kind of forgotten about. So if you have any, you know, positive stories to tell me about Makeup Alley and your swapping experiences, please let me know, because I'm new to it, but I'm really excited. I just sent out my first swap. I have no tokens yet, so I was glad to send first, and it was a NW35 matte concealer. Her tokens were pretty substantial, so I was comfortable sending first, and that went out. And I'm supposed to be getting a lipstick from her in Sophisto. So if you know anything about Sophisto by MAC, please, again, help me out, because some of these are sight unseen, but I needed this product. Someone had it. I was glad to swap, and she was glad to get some stuff too. So I'm really excited, and I'll let you know how that goes when I get all my products in. But that was the review for Some Kind of Gorgeous. Check it out. It's different than Studio Fix. It's not a powder, it's not a primer, it's not a foundation, and it's not a tinted. So give it a try at your counter, light or deep. If the color doesn't sit right with you, pass it up, but for some reason it really worked for me. So give it a try. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.